Return of AI. Return of AI. The return of AI. So every job goodbye. So imagine waking up to the news that your job, one built on human oversight and judgment, is suddenly being handed over to artificial intelligence. That's exactly what's happening at TikTok. So it's been announced that 100 of UK-based content moderators and quality assurance staff will now be facing redundancy. The company have also announced that they will be restructuring their global trust and safety division, shifting much of the work to AI and centralizing operations in their other locations in Dublin and Lisbon. This is just coming on the back of the UK's Online Safety Act begins enforcement. This is a law that has been designed to hold platforms more accountable for protecting their users, particularly young users. But TikTok's approach is very different. They're moving towards less human oversight. The Communications Workers Union has already commented on AI, and they have warned that AI systems are immature alternatives. While algorithms can work at scale, they can't always navigate nuances, things such as mislabeled harmful content, unchecked disinformation, and more importantly, vulnerable children being exposed to damaging material. Those risks are very real. Meanwhile, TikTok, they're making money. Their European revenue grew 38% last year to 6.3 billion, and losses fell sharply. So these things, it's not about survival, it's about efficiency and it's about margins. And quiet as it's kept, I think there's a lot more behind it. But TikTok is not alone in this. Across the UK, we're seeing major reductions. So we've got PepsiCo, the owner of Walker's Crisp. They've recently announced that they'll be cutting over 500 jobs as part of a major reorganisation. Then you have Lotus, the iconic British sports car brand. They have announced that they'll be cutting 550 jobs in the UK. And that's around 40% of their workforce to streamline operation and to adapt the transition towards electronic vehicles. Also, we've heard also in the news all this year that you've got a lot of losses being made in the wider tech and corporate landscape. So you've got companies like Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, Google, and Salesforce have all made job cuts, with AI integration cited as both a driver and as a justification. Even Amazon's CEO has waded in, and he says that AI driven efficiency gains will reshape the workforce, leading to fewer roles in some areas. So, what does this all mean? Well, I'd say for workers, you need to be aware roles that were once seen as stable are shifting. And the safest option is upskilling, particularly in areas like AI oversight, ethics, compliance, and cyber safety, where human judgment is still irreplaceable for now. And what I will say to companies, efficiency gains are tempting, but over reliance on automation can do some damage, because without accountability, what's happening? You have to balance cost cutting with social responsibility. But let me just leave you with this. Can AI ever replace the human heart behind things like ethical decision making or even creativity and fairness? I don't think so. Or should AI be viewed as a support tool and not a substitute? And I've told us already, it shouldn't be your leg, it should be a crutch, not your leg. But because if we forget that balance, we're not just cutting jobs, we're cutting away at trust, safety, and accountability in both the digital and working lives of millions. So, what do you think? Would AI only systems make you feel safer or more vulnerable? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Once again, I'm the Resource for Human, HR with Heart.